Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalist, and in this case we're going to be looking at some clips regarding Vladimir Putin and what may be his health condition as of right now, which is, we're going to be looking at this in a minute. Before I go on, I want to thank everyone that left reviews for the Modern Survival Manual, Surviving the Economic Collapse. 1,005 reviews, going through that 1,000 review mark that I want to reach. Thank you very much, really, from the bottom of my heart. If you also like Street Survival skills, also, take a minute and leave a review there. Would be much appreciated. And if you're interested in this kind of content, you have Street Survival Skills, Modern Survival Manual, and Bugging Out and Relocating. Those are my 3 books covering what I believe are the most important aspects of realistic survival and preparedness, the way I see it, and the way I believe is the most practical and effective. Those will help you out. And the channel is also full of information. Just use the search function. You're going to be finding videos regarding something that you're interested in. Also, before I go on, if you're interested in movie reviews, video games, I'm playing quite a bit of Star Citizen. Check my video game and movie channel there below in the description. I have very few followers, so if you want to follow me there, if you want to start playing Star Citizen, watch one of those videos, let me know, and send me a message. Maybe we can play. I'll send you a friend request, or you send me one, and we hang out there, which is a lot more fun when doing it with other players. Guys, the videos are quite telling. The handshaking that you see is a very clear sign of Parkinson. How nervous it is, how he moves his hand and he grabs the side of his jacket, and how nervous he paces around. That is all Parkinson. You see it, in spite of the differences, Michael J. Fox. Yes, of course. One of these is a titan of a man, a leader for his entire generation. The other one is a petty commie dictator. But in spite of the differences, you see the hands, how they just cannot stay still. That is a very clear sign. I've seen that. There was a grandparent from my kid's school that he used to put his hand in his pocket, and you saw the hand tremble inside the pocket because there's a number of things going on. It's very for the people that are going through this disease, it's very it's stressful, and they even feel like humiliated because they're having this disease, and especially because it's a disease that becomes visible for everyone around, and they know that, and it sucks for them. But in the case of Putin, you clearly see those signs here in this video. Let me make this a little bit bigger and show you again, how the hand, it trembles. You see how it trembles, and he holds the jacket, like keeping it still. The other one moving as well, and how he's stepping nervously because exactly like I saw in this grandpa in school, he just cannot control that, and he's nervous about it. Not only this one, we have another one over here that I want to show you guys as well. Where's that thing? Okay, here, this other video also. The posture, look at how he's holding the table. He's trying to keep that hand still, which if he's not holding something, he would start shaking right away. That is a telltale of a Parkinson all day long. And I think the previous video is even more recent. So you have your good days, you have your bad days, but keep in mind, this is what they're actually showing. This is what they feel comfortable releasing. Imagine the stuff, his foot also, moving a little bit. Most of all, his posture, the shoulders, but holding on to, like he's falling. Now, look at the other man in front of him. Just, normal, you're just keeping your hands like you normally do. But I think these are very clear signs that probably Parkinson's disease, and if he's not freaking Michael J. Fox, a self-made man legend in his own right. This is a man that as I've said before, never had an honest job in his life. And I don't mean that as an insult for everyone that works in government. I mean it specifically for millionaires that become millionaires when the only job they ever had was working in the government. That is always a sign of corruption, of being a bloody leech, that you should be removed from society. That's what Vladimir Putin is. He's the richest man in the world that only worked in public jobs his entire life. KGB. Some people even say that he's not a commie. How could you not be a commie if you're director of the KGB? And anyway, this man is not well, and this may be affecting his decisions. He may be seeing, he may have believed his own bullshit about being a manly man, bare chest horse riding, cowboy, and now he realized he's a 70-year-old man with Parkinson, and his entire world, his entire lie that he may have started believing himself is crumbling around him, and he may be feeling this urge to leave his mark in history, as he said himself so many times, rebuilding the glorious Soviet empire that he claims himself was the greatest tragedy in last century, the fall of the Soviet empire. So we haven't seen the end of this man, and he's going to be bringing a lot of pain, suffering. He's not crazy, but he is certainly evil, right? Those things are still quite dangerous. Folks, all for now. See you on our next video. Take care.